Yo, what's up? It's Idle. I'm trying to talk about this deck, this brew, this monogreen brew that I'm trying to pull back from the graveyard. It died when they took Karn from us. We were all very sad. Mostly me and Bobby Fortinelli. But I don't think it's dead and it needs to come back. I was playing some arena and I found this key card called Wake Root Elemental and it's gone. Uh, he was using this card to essentially go infinite. With the Wake Root Elemental has a 5 green ability that allows you to untap target land you control, and it becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste, and it's still a land. So if it's your turn, you got tons of mana, you got tons of devotion, you got Nykthos out. You just the floor is 8 mana, 8 devotion to go infinite. You need Nykthos and Wake Root and 8 devotion to go infinite with Wake Root. And you can essentially make infinite mana and animate your lands and swing for lethal if you have enough lands. So I've been trying a few different iterations of this deck. Let's see. Let me do this here. That's better. So I'm on 62 cards right now. I'm having trouble trimming it down. The most recent, what you saw first here, the these are my stats across 25 matches, 5 leagues. 65% win with 13 wins out of 20 matches. Pretty decent. If you think about it, they ban stuff. They ban cards at 55. They ban cards from decks at 55% win ratio. I don't know why they banned green because it was below 50, but people were complaining about it, so here we are. But I think maybe it still has legs, and I kind of still love some mono green. So I would like to see the mono green deck do better and maybe have a resurgence. That would be cool. I had some very some very spicy stuff and some very interesting games. And I'll just mention some of these things. This is kind of the deck and how it's sort of evolved. And this I'm going to change it here in a minute, but for right now, 21 lands, and you can only play Oath of Nissa in Pioneer, not in Explorer. That's the one card missing on Pioneer or Explorer right now. So 3 Wolf Havens and a Sylvan Caryatid. I've got 2 Llanowar Elves. I think I'm going to bump it up to 3. I think normally the deck runs even 4. I just hate getting them destroyed, but I guess, I kind of cut them for more storm hits. But the thing is, like with the Leyline of the Guild Pact, which I'm running 3, you have the nut draws, and when you get those, you're unstoppable. It's just like, oh my god, it's crazy. So I still need to figure out whether I want to run 3 or 4. I think if you're trying to do dumb shit, like where's my dumb shit? Nicol Bolas is my dumb shit. Here it is. If you try to do dumb shit like Nicol Bolas, if you're ever gonna cast him and you're ever gonna more lands, and you have to have Leyline out in order to cast him. So either you drop him in off Storm or you have a Leyline out and you just cast him. So a couple problems that I've noticed with the deck is the Wake Root Elemental, the combo card, can't hit off Storm the Festival or Ulamog. These two are the killers, but you can't hit them off Storm the Festival. So I was also running 2 Archdruid's Charms, and I think I like 2 better than 1. And I'll probably go back to 2. I was getting like I think I got two 4-1s when I'd been running two, and I was running less spicy stuff. This is kind of like testing, sort of. I'm testing to see what I can get away with. I was to begin with, I had four sunken citadels, and I'm trying to think back with the 4-1s. I believe I had four sunken citadels when I got the 4-1s. Like you're more likely to hit the four ley lines, like a ley line, a sunken citadel, and a Nykthos in one, and that's the cracked hand. Any like big ass threat, a sunken citadel and a Nykthos is the two card combo. So like you basically want to hit that as much as possible. Well, it's a three card combo with Nykthos. So I guess you're definitely running through four Nykthos, and I guess you want four sunken citadel and ley lines. The problem is that some matches you kind of get blown out if you have two sunken citadels as your lands in hand and you got like elves. It's so awkward. It's so bad. You're just so far behind. And if you're playing an aggro deck, if you're playing heroic, or if you're playing against anything that has like a fast plan, you're just done. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of spiky, right? Like, do you want to be more spiky or do you want to be more consistent? So, I guess if you run 3 and 3, you're being a little more consistent. If you're running 4 and 4, you're being a little more spiky. So, who knows, man? Um, so that's the deck as it sits at this iteration, and then my one of Elder Gargaroth, which I found out was $15 in fucking paper right now, which is fucking bullshit. Um, and then one of Nissa. Nissa's fun, man. I love Nissa, who shakes the world. Being able to just pop off that one more Nykthos trigger, just nice. The one thing I would say I feel like okay against blue white. I'm not fucking scared. And if there's any one deck that I want to fucking beat, it's blue white control, man. I fucking hate losing to it. I want the other person on the other side. Like I kind of wish I could just jam some Cavern of Souls in here so that I could get away with casting whatever I want and just know in my heart that they're holding counter spells and can't do shit. That makes me happy. Um, so let me just talk about the sideboard real quick. I need some help with Amalia combo. I need some help with Amalia combo. I'm thinking I got some weird shit in mind. But for now, I haven't played the Chandra yet. The only thing I've played is the World Souls Rage, and I just like to highlight the World Souls Rage in case you haven't played it yet. It's basically a blaze attached to put so it deals X damage to any target on X that you pay, and then put up to X land cards from your hand and or graveyard onto the battlefield tab. So it's kind of like a ramp plus a blaze at sorcery speed. I played the mirror, and his deck definitely didn't have World Souls Rage in it, but because I was playing Leyline, I was able to draw my one of from the sideboard World Souls Rage in game 2 and game 3 and blew him apart with it. It was fantastic. It was like just it was a blowout. It was fantastic. It was so fun. I was like, "Oh, you trying to do some mono green stuff, huh? You trying to play? Well, guess what? You ain't seen this yet." It was a good time. Um, Back to Nature and Silverback Elder are for enigmatic incarnation deck. This is oh crap. Back to Nature. God damn. Destroy all enchantments. So it's a 2-drop destroy all enchantments. It's good. You know, it'd be nice to blow out everything they're doing, ley lines and all that. All that crap. Just fiery invention, all that garbage. I have one of Shaper's Sanctuary to fight like point spot removal at your shit, and then two pick your poisons, mostly for the mono red or Rakdos matchup because it's so nice to pay one and make them sack their Vein Ripper. And this is for God damn it, if I fucking keep doing this. This is for blue-white control because, well, I mean, I'm just hot for Chandra. Chandra is so sexy. She's so fiery and sexy. Unfortunately, you can't flip into it. You also can't flip into World Souls Rage, so it's kind of a dud on that one. But if you're playing blue-white control, I mean, let's hope you draw it, I guess, and also hope you get Leyline the Guild packed out, so otherwise you're not casting it. But that's just against blue-white control. Um, all this other stuff, Damping Sphere for Lotus Field, Pithing Needle for blue-white control, Hearse for Phoenix, Aetherflux Reservoir just because I love the card. I mean, if it's like a deck where you're getting aggroed out and you can just go off on a turn and save yourself, it's really cool. Love that card. Same for the aggro matchups, the Sky Sovereign, and then this is also for blue-white control because it's awesome. And the Cityscape Leveler for maybe for aggro matchup if you're trying to like, oh, I can't get to 10 with Ulamog, let's just swap them. And the only thing I would add, actually, this is speculative, but I want to add at least one Elishnorn, Mother of Machines. I only have one. Fuck. Um, maybe two for the Amalia matchup, and then also a Brainalyzer, Stone Brain. I want to add a Stone Brain as well for that matchup, for the Amalia matchup, because if you can snipe one of those cards, they can't play the game. It seems like that's a good angle to attack, and yeah, it's about the best idea I have right now. Um, so I want to keep working with it. It's what I want to play in our next RCQ that's coming up. I'll be hopping into some RCQs. I'll be shooting my shot, and I haven't done it in a while. I haven't played any paper in a while, so I'm pretty excited to just hop back in and see what I can do. I'm in it to have some fun, and I never like I and it might be because I played Phoenix and I went 0-4 in my first league, and I was like, damn, I'm really off this deck, and it's really the number one deck right now, so you got to think about it. I don't want to play the number one deck, man, and I do miss Mono Green. They need to bring it back. Karn, just unban Karn, man. I mean, I know people complain about it, but like it wasn't the best deck. It didn't have the best win rate, so bring back Karn. Yeah, otherwise, we would just have to keep looking for other shit. We're gonna have to end up on that stupid turtle that like mills your lands and puts back lands from your grave. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out.